Let's go through this for a second.
Could be the first potential case of coronavirus in an Australian prison. Straight to today's Isabella Stashkovsky at Melbourne Assessment Prison. Isabella, what can you tell us?
Well, Tracy, I've just been told by a source that today is the day where staff here will be finding out whether an inmate who was tested for coronavirus, in fact, does have the virus. Now, these sources...
Hang on a minute. How would they have the virus? Has somebody been in contact with them from the outside, and did they have a conjugal visit? How did they catch it? It doesn't even make sense. If you really thought this through, that means the whole hospital, the whole prison would have it.
Here are quite nervous of what could be to come. The prison here has gone into lockdown. This all unfolded on Sunday, of course, and accumulating until today. Now, this is where a lot of high-profile criminals have stayed, including George Pell. We are waiting for comment from the Melbourne Assessment Prison, and when we get an update, Tracy, we'll be bringing that to you.
Isabella, thank you. Now to political reporter Jonathan Kersley in Canberra. Jono, what exactly will Scott Morrison announce today?
A $2.4 billion medical response package, Tracy. There will be 100 so-called pop-up clinics. Each would have the capacity to see 75 patients a day over 6 months. Do the maths, that's 1.3 million people who could have coronavirus. There's also money concerned they may have the virus, can be bulk billed and have those appointments done with doctors over Skype.
See, what, 1.3 million people treated? You're saying that they've all been infected. So how would they be treated if they haven't actually got it? So that's not even a... Do the maths. You do the maths. They don't even add up. So how are you getting these figures unless you know something we don't know? Because and why would you turn up at a pop-up clinic anyway if you didn't have it and you thought you had it? Because that'd be a good chance to catch it if there were people with it there. So why would you even get in a line with people if you didn't have it? It doesn't make sense. It's just more stupidity.
FaceTime and WhatsApp. There will also be a much broader community campaign that is designed to ease concern, ease the panic among the people as this virus can...
I haven't seen any of that yet. All you people here in the media, all you've done is panicked and drove people into insanity. You know, telling people they've run out of toilet paper and all this business, and they have run out now.
Continues to spread.
Jono, thank you. Let's take a quick look at the latest on the spread of the virus now. 6 new cases have emerged in New South Wales, with 61 in total, which is more than half of all cases across the country. And more than 9,000 people there have been investigated and cleared as false alarms. In the past 24 hours...
So what were those numbers there? What were those? Why even have this 10,000 whatever there, unless you're trying to trick the dumbasses into thinking that was your number? You know, like what, you've got 6 new cases, 61 confirmed cases. Look at all these sixes here, eh?
There have been investigated and cleared as false alarms. In the past 24 hours, an extra 3 cases in both Queensland and Victoria also confirmed. Now to the Gold Coast, our reporter Nick Kelly. Nick, a university has been forced to close its doors due to coronavirus.
Yes, that's right, Tracy. You can probably see behind me here, security have got the gates of the Southern Cross campus blocked off here at Bullingwa on the Southern Gold Coast. That's because they've taken the extraordinary measure of closing the doors of this campus and also the one in Lismore across the border in northern New South Wales. The reason for that is a thorough, top-to-bottom clean as a precaution after an international staff member tested positive for coronavirus yesterday. Now, we understand at this stage that...
This is the biggest load of crap going around, like seriously. How are people getting sucked in? Like, just catch it already, you know?
Approximately 45 people may have come into close contact with the man. He was here giving lectures and workshops throughout last week, returning home to the Philippines on Sunday. He then felt unwell and tested positive for the virus yesterday.
Oh, good.
The predictions about the World Health Organization says it poses a greater global threat than terrorism. That's bad enough. But what the expert you're about to meet says is even more terrifying. Professor Gabriel Leung believes 60% of the world's population could become infected with the virus. Now, it'd be easy to dismiss the professor as alarmist. believes 60% of the world's population could become infected with the virus, and that as many as 45 million of us might be killed by it. Now, it'd be easy to dismiss the professor as alarmist, except he's the man who led the fight against the SARS virus.
Yeah.
He knows what he's talking about. We ignore him at our peril.
Oh, yeah. So you're going to run your fear campaigns and then you're going to tell us to stay calm while you're running them at the same time. It doesn't make sense. People need to wake up. Need a good smack across the head or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going. That's my rant for today.